welcome to Living 757. How are you guys? Good to see you guys again.
You know, we can never start correctly because somebody is always gonna make somebody like you. Something is wrong with her.
I'm like about to start and you guys are laughing.
Hey, don't tell my husband you agree with him, okay?
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Yes,
How are y'all
what
doing?
you guys what have we been doing this past week? How about you guys? It was kind of cold.
Kind of.
Oh,
A little bit.
when it's that cold outside, I do one thing. I put on comfy clothes and I sit my happy tail either on the couch or in bed. Then I find something good to watch. And I have a new show. Have you guys seen Manifest?
I have.
I am obsessed with
did.
this show, like glued to the television.
Hold up. What season are you in?
I just started season 2.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, because it's 4 seasons. I just watched the 4th season.
don't say
And
anything.
let me tell you something about this 4th season.
Oh my God, no.
Please say
No spoilers. I want to watch it.
I'm not spoiling. I'm just telling you about season 4.
For anybody
You
who's
can't-
never
you
seen
can't
it,
do that
it's
because
a
she's on
show
season
about
2.
this family who gets separated on their flights back from a vacation in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And the people who take the later flight end up like somehow lost for 5.5 years. And the plane lands and they're like, where have you guys been? Nobody's aged a day. It's really crazy, like all of the circumstances. And
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what? It
I'm like,
reminds me the other city that was kind of similar. There was also a plane crashing island, like it was Lost. The name
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
kind
so
of.
that
And,
one-
and I tried to watch. I watched Manifest, but I didn't get like a.
Yeah, see,
you know,
we made
what
it to
takes.
season 4 on that, but see, my problem is now that we're done watching that,
Now you need
I'm still
more.
stuck on, like I used to watch like the Little Women of LA or the Little Women of Atlanta. I don't know what it was, but now I'm stuck on watching Married at First Sight. If you haven't, have y'all seen Married at First Sight at all? This show will lock you in.
Okay.
And it's people.
It is for real or it's
Okay.
scripted?
So this is something like 90 Day Fiance, right?
No, it's like people who've never seen each other, they get connected, and now and the first time they see each other, they marry each other.
Okay, my question
See,
is.
shows like
if-
that is what's wrong with the entire world.
My question is for you guys: if you are not that kind of show and you really can marry someone that you never see before, really?
Yeah.
If you are in that position,
no.
Quincy?
I'm saying it depends on the situation. Obviously, I don't think I will ever have to worry about
I
that.
don't think that's always for me.
But I'm saying that's crazy. But now I'm hooked on it, and it draws you in, and you just watch the whole thing, and you know it's reality TV. So
Okay, can you imagine Patricia on that show? I would be like, okay, describe yourself. How tall are you? What are you
no.
wearing right now?
I feel like that just sounds terrible.
yeah, but
Like, would you buy a car without test driving it first? Why would you marry somebody without knowing
it's
them
reality
or
TV.
seeing them?
Either way, I'm stuck watching it. Now, what shows?
All I hear is desperate. I am really desperate.
Well, it's all those it's bachelors.
Well,
but
I'm
what show do
completely
you watch?
different than you guys. You are with Manifest. You are with that show. I'm watching Vikings.
What's that?
Vikings.
They lost last weekend or the other weekend.
No, Vikings.
NFL football.
How you like that?
This is like, I'm trying to learn the words because they are very difficult for me. They're talking about Valhalla and all these places and,
Yeah.
the story about Vikings. And it's so interesting, but it's
So it's a
kinda-
story about Vikings.
Vikings, yeah, Vikings, they're, the real Vikings.
And you get into that.
Yes, I did.
This girl is probably in the house
Full of
doing.
surprises.
But the names are sometimes
probably
I
bought
have to- okay,
herself some furry
rewind.
boots
What
and
did they
an
say? Rewind.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
But
well,
yeah, I like it.
I guess we all have weird binges of shows that we all watch.
Oh my gosh. Y'all want to know what else has been playing in my house probably 89 times in a row at this point?
What's that?
Why do toddlers always pick one movie and then watch it over and over
So
and
true.
over again?
That is true.
Yes.
Dude, right now it's Secret Life of Pets, and Adrian has decided he wants a bunny. If y'all know nothing about Secret Life of Pets,
Kevin Hart plays the bunny.
Kevin Hart plays an evil, sadistical bunny. And
Right.
of course,
Oh, really?
Adrian has picked that as his favorite character.
I never watched that
I'm
show.
like, come on.
Right.
You know what? It will be nice to hear from our audience what kind of show they watch right now on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because it can be so many suggestions. Like, maybe you guys can help me because right now I'm with Vikings. But
Producer Will
no.
keeps
Watch
yelling
something
players in our ears.
Yeah.
I don't know what show that is.
That's the show with The Rock, I want to say.
which one?
Oh, that's not the show with The Rock. I'll be quiet. He's in my ear telling me no.
Oh, professional gaming.
Oh, it's
Wait a
professional.
minute.
Did you really
I hear voices.
He's
Wait.
in our, he's
Right,
in
he's
our
in our
ear
ear.
talking about it's a
I hear
professional
voices.
gaming show.
Man, I thought you were talking
there
about
sounds
this.
like nothing worse in the whole world.
You know what? You're talking about animals and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you can't watch animals on TV, please don't do that to me. If you can't watch animals on TV or in a movie, maybe you can go catch them on a live, like a musical. Have you ever seen Cats?
Meow, meow, meow.
No, I didn't,
not
but
an
I
answer.
heard about that musical
No, I
show.
haven't
They
seen
say
it.
that it's
Oh,
beautiful.
7-time Tony Award-winning show. It's, you know, it's one of those shows that if you just want to just go out and just watch live artists dancing and singing, they all look like cats.
Is
Okay,
that how they look?
Well, yeah, but that's the show. So let the memory live live again. I can't read. TCC graduate.
When is it?
No, it's going to be February 7th through the 12th, and it's going to be at Chrysler Hall in Norfolk. So you guys get your tickets. Check it out.
Nice, and just steps away at the Norfolk Scope
Mm-hmm.
Arena, it's gonna be the Cirque du Soleil show, Corteo. You know, Corteo. So the Cirque du Soleil have the most amazing performances and acrobatics from all around the world. This is going to be Thursday 26th through Sunday 29, Norfolk Scope Arena, and it's a magical show, rich and extravagant. And if you never have the chance to see them, please go and check them out because
They do some crazy stuff.
Wow, yes. For me,
yeah.
it's top of the line, Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
I went to Vegas also. I watched all their shows in Vegas,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, I
yeah,
love.
they're
If you
pretty
love
good.
circus, that's the best
Yeah, if
performance.
you just
to go
love
watch.
wild and crazy stuff, and you just like on the
But
edge
no,
of your
this
seat.
This is
So-
a family-friendly show. In
Yeah.
Vegas,
Yeah.
you can see some kind wild things, but not right here. This is family-friendly show, so yes,
Yeah.
everyone can go and watch this show.
What happens in
Corteo.
Norfolk goes to Vegas. All right.
I
And
have
if you've
tips
worked
for the
up
one in
an
Vegas.
appetite after seeing Cats and Cirque du Soleil in Norfolk, you can head to Portsmouth and check out Restaurant Week. Restaurant Week is happening right now. It started the 21st and it goes through the 28th of this month. You can grab 2-course lunches for either $10 or $15 and 3-course dinners for either $25 or $35.
Ooh,
And there are a
yummy.
ton of restaurants participating. One of my favorites, Roger Brown's, Twisted Pig, the Beer Garden, which is also a really great brewery, Public House, Smokehouse Barbecue. You can check out Portsmouth Restaurant Week's website for the complete list of restaurants. But I mean, you can't go wrong with all of these restaurant weeks. Like
food.
showcasing the great food in this area is so important because there are so many great spots to check out. And I feel like Restaurant Week is the perfect time to do it because they
Yes.
have those really great price points and
Yeah.
you get like a 3-course meal.
And they have also family packages, and like you just mentioned it, it's an amazing opportunity to try the different cuisine that we have here in Hampton
Yeah.
Road. And right after delicious food, we're ready for an amazing show, Quincy.
Oh
What do you
yeah.
got for us?
So in the same week as the Restaurant Week, my quality comedy series is finally coming back. First time since COVID shut everything down. Coming back to Dave and Buster's. It's Virginia's only live, clean, all-adult comedy show. So people love it, and you can play games, you can
love
laugh, you can eat, and it's just a lot of fun. So what we wanted to also do, thank you for the show allowing me to have this new segment called Quality Comedy Spotlight. Check it out.
Daddy Chuck jokes.
That's right. That's the new segment. And so every month when I have that show, I'll bring on the headliner. And the headliner was obviously virtual. So the headliner that's going to be on the first show to kick off season 12, his name is A.G. White. He hails from New York City. You've seen him on P.
Brooklyn.
Diddy's Bad Boys of
Brooklyn.
Comedy.
Brooklyn.
What's going on, A.G.?
From the 718, I'm coming to the 757.
Yeah!
We're gonna make it happen.
Welcome to the 757.
So cool, bro. Now, you don't look like you're in New York City right now, man. Where are you?
No, I'm actually in Atlanta. I'm here in Atlanta. We have 4 shows at the Atlanta Comedy Theater in Norcross, Georgia.
Okay.
I'm here with the bad girl of comedy herself, Lou Nell.
Lou Nell, yep.
I love her.
Yeah, she's doing it. All shows are basically sold out, but of course, you know, there's a few remaining tickets. But we here for four shows, 2 nights, and then it's back up top to the BK, Brooklyn to be exact. And then of course I'm down to the R I'm down with the bringing the ha ha to the va.
Right. So I got to ask you, like, as far as you're traveling, I know what traveling is like, especially during the wintertime with cancellations. Like, what is traveling like for you on the plane?
You know what? I'll tell you, man. With all this, frost on the wings and everything like that, you don't mind them taking their time. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm telling you, we were in Pittsburgh not this weekend that just passed, the weekend before.
Yeah.
And it was so cold that outside the airport, I seen a pigeon wearing another pigeon. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's,
No, it was cold. It was definitely cold. I knew it was cold when I seen two thugs pull their pants up. That's when I knew it was cold.
yeah.
Yep. Yep. That's when you know it's cold. Have you ever seen the show Manifest?
I didn't manifest it yet, but I didn't manifest to seeing it yet. But
Now-
I did see the previews though,
So
and
what
I heard
would
you
you
guys.
do
I heard you
if
guys
you were on
talking
the
about
plane that
that.
was gone for 5.5 years and you came back and 5.5 years had passed, but you thought it had been a few hours?
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's so much
Terrible.
for sitting in row 36C. You know what I mean?
Well,
Well, really quick, what the audience can expect to see you when they see you this Thursday? What are they gonna expect?
Straight taste of comedy with a different flavor. I know I look like the landlord that owns the Dave and Buster's, but trust and believe it's going down. It's definitely going down. We finna bring the ha ha to the va. No
Awesome,
question.
man.
And
Awesome.
Q Clark, I appreciate you always, man. You've always been a trailblazer with what you got going on.
Thank you,
I
bro.
love your concept with the Dave and Buster's because you create the Dave and Buster's into a one-stop shop for entertainment.
Yes.
thank you, my man. I can't
And
wait
we
to
love
see
it.
you
We
next
can't wait to
weekend.
meet you in person.
Thanks for stopping by,
I
AG.
appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe out there.
All
Happy
right.
and
See you
healthy New
Thursday.
Year.
All right.
Already.
Well, we got such a great show lined up for you guys today, including we're going to get stretched out with the Stretch Lab.
And we got a chance to taste the delicious Southern cuisine.
And we are talking all things polar plunge for the Special Olympics. But first, coming up next, I said burr. It's
Ice,
cold
ice,
in
baby.
here. After the break, you can stick around to find out just why we are literally
ice,
the
baby.
coolest show in town. Stay right there.
Pushy, pushy.
Welcome back to Living 757. Patricia, I can tell you this, it doesn't matter how much we think we know the law, okay?
Yes.
When Huffman and Huffman stops by, they can put us at ease with their answers, and today we welcome back John Paulson from Huffman. Huffman attorney.
Yes.
How are you doing, John?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, doing
excited to
fine.
have
We just found out that Patricia has a watching partner with the show Vikings.
Yes.
You watch it too.
Yes.
It's a little dangerous.
A little dangerous, yeah, but exciting.
It's a little
It's pretty
dangerous.
intense. Exactly.
Well, today's topic is about the compensation you're entitled after an accident, okay? Whether you're watching Viking or not.
And I know there's a lot of rules that you need to
That's
change
it.
in
Yeah.
that show.
So here's a tough question. How much is my case worth? Not
Yeah.
saying I have a case right now, but just
Right.
a case.
Hypothetically. So that we get that question a lot, obviously. And the first thing I'd say is if you call up an attorney right after an accident happens and you say, how much is my case worth? And an attorney has any opinion on that, don't trust it. Because every case is different. And when we evaluate these cases, we don't evaluate them until a person is done treating. So a person may treat for a week, person might treat for 6 months. It just depends on injuries. I had a lady called me up this morning and said I was in an accident 5 days ago and this insurance company is trying to offer me X amount of dollars. And my response to that was, well, how badly are you hurt? I don't know. I've been to the emergency room once.
Yeah.
And the crazy part, I told my aunt, don't call you if she doesn't have all the information.
That's
I tried
right.
to tell
Yeah,
her.
exactly.
That's
She
right.
still called you.
Sure. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I know.
Okay, so you actually get those type of calls and
Oh, certainly, all the time.
I
Yeah.
believe. And at
Absolutely.
what part of the process we can say if I'm in an accident, I can think that it has some money on my case, some
It depends
value.
again. The way the process works is if you sign up with Huffman & Huffman, it's really dependent on your injuries. I mean, there are all kinds of different injuries people incur in these kind of car accidents, mostly soft tissue injuries, but sometimes worse. And we don't make any type of demand or claim until we know the extent of that injuries. And what that means is the person is back to how they were feeling before the accident or as close to that as you can be.
Yeah, because that makes sense. If something happened and I just make an arrangement right at the front and then I still have pain for 6 months, who's going to pay for that?
Right, but you've signed the release, so that's not going to be compensated. So you'll have no idea.
Okay, so
See?
then let's talk about property damage.
Sure.
All right, because I know that's a sensitive subject.
Yeah.
All right, so like how is that calculated?
Property damage is tough because it's certainly the most unfair part of this whole situation. You have a nice working vehicle. Maybe you've paid this vehicle off. You don't owe any money on it, but it's an older vehicle, but it runs fine and gets you from here to there, no problem. If you get into a car accident that isn't your fault and the car's totaled, all the insurance company has to pay you is the fair market value of that vehicle the minute it was before in that accident. So which means they normally look it up in a Kelley Blue Book or something like that. So now you're getting $5,000 for a vehicle that was running great, and now you have to go get a loan and get a new vehicle. So that's why it's really important that if you are injured, to hire an attorney and to follow through with that, because that can bring you some additional compensation.
Makes sense.
So what is the best way, Sean, to ensure that we get the best result when we have a personal injury?
Well, certainly, I mean, I'm going to say hire Huffman & Huffman. I mean, we've been around
course.
for 50 years this year. So,
Wow,
and we have a good
congrats.
reputation of helping people who are injured in these motor vehicle collisions. But if nothing else, check your insurance policies. A lot of people are driving around with minimum type of insurance. We've talked about this before on the show. But it's real important to have adequate coverage just in case you are catastrophically injured in one of these accidents.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well,
Call the people that they know, call Huffman & Huffman.
That's right.
Yes, thank you so much, Sean.
Sure.
Where can people find you? Like a social medias where they can call?
Well, of course, the phone number should be up on the screen, or it has been already, 422-HELP, 757-422-HELP. Or you can check out our website, of course.
Awesome. Well, thanks, John, for always stopping by. Who knows, we may need you a little bit later.
Good.
Yes, yes, thank you so much. So now, Quincy, you don't feel like it's a little bit cold here in the studio?
I was feeling a little chilly.
Ashley, do you touch the thermostat? Ashley, what's going on?
I didn't touch the thermostat, but it is a little bit chilly in here, isn't it? Now, at first glance, it seems like somebody might have to be just a little bit crazy to jump into the Atlantic Ocean in the middle of winter when it's freezing cold, right?
Yes, definitely.
Well, really, the answer is no, especially not when you're doing it for such a great cause like you do. You guys, this is Marcus. He is a Special Olympics coach, and he's here to tell us a little bit more about the polar plunge. Welcome to Living 757.
Thank you for having me here.
Of course. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, the Polar Plunge is a charity event where people willingly jump into the frigid Atlantic Ocean in February to raise money for a special cause. Who does this cause who do they donate to, first of all? Who does it benefit?
Usually it benefits our special needs athletes for Special Olympics, a variety of sports that we have that's out there. Any sports that's from the Olympics, we actually have the same thing for our special needs side. So it benefits them for fall champ, any sporting events and competition for them. So.
Awesome. And this is a really special cause to you personally. Can you tell us why?
Well, it's very, very special to me because my son, Marcus Jr., is actually a part of Special Olympics, and he loves, first off, he plays only basketball and track and field, but he loves the event, and it's dear to my heart for him to see him enjoy himself doing a sport, that activity that I love doing as well.
Yeah. And I have done the plunge twice. It didn't get any easier the second time. You said this will be your 10th time.
My 10th
Do you have any
time.
tips for me if I ever get a wild hair and decide to do it again?
First thing is make sure you have cold, warm clothes. As soon as you get out, throw it on you and run straight for the heated tent.
Yep.
All right? And
Yep.
just make sure you maneuver around all the players that's around you. If you notice that on the screen, there's a lot of players you got to run around to get back into the warm tent. So in and out.
Yep, absolutely. And you were telling me that you have to buy a new pair of clippers for your beard every year. Can you tell our viewers why?
Well, usually when I get out of the water, my beard is frozen. I have the athletes actually to shave my beard, and it's something I've been doing for years, doing this. And every time they go to cut into it, the beard is frozen, and they break the clippers every time. Most time when I get home to shape it up, I'm usually bleeding because they dig in so hard. So I have to make sure I get a new clipper every year.
That's intense. All right, now we love what you guys do at the Polar Plunge, but since we couldn't bring the ocean here into the studio, we're gonna play a game to choose who is going to have to endure the ice bucket challenge.
There we
So
go.
Patricia, Quincy, I need you over here.
All right, can we also get some help? Because every time we
Yes.
play a game, somebody cheats.
Somebody, I will say,
and so-
you guys.
We do
Quincy.
have a
Quincy.
lawyer.
Quincy's tattling on
We
himself
invite
currently.
Sean to be with
Yeah.
us.
Okay, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to get these pieces of ice closest to the line.
Okay, so
Okay.
to this line.
Yes,
Right.
So we're
but
gonna start right here.
Okay.
without going over the end of the table.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
so
Patricia,
you're
you
the
go
guest.
first.
No,
And
you
let's
know,
say-
let's let the guest go first. since
Okay.
He's the polar
all right, I
plunge
like
guy.
that.
But
I
wait,
like
lucky
that.
for us, John is gonna be putting some
Yes.
stickers with different colors so we can identify who Ice Cube
Marcus.
belongs to one of us.
Special
I
on
got
gotta
you
get-
purple.
Patricia.
So
I got
this
close
is the
to the
first
line,
time
right?
you're gonna be a judge.
All right, give me that.
Put it there, and you just do a push and,
Just a
and try to
push?
get it close without going over. All right. Yeah.
Okay,
good.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Patricia.
Yeah.
That's the purple. Okay,
right.
I'm next. Okay.
And these are some pretty big chunks of ice.
It is.
Now,
Like, can we?
producers, do we want to move the ice off the table before we do another one or no?
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, right.
Oh.
All right.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But
All
we're
right.
marking
All right.
them.
So far,
All right.
We'll get them off. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
let's see what
it's-
we got here.
all right,
So
it's your
Ashley's
turn.
next.
Y'all
This
need
is
to,
my mark.
Right. So y'all are really.
Oh,
Oh my God. Y'all.
It is not easy you think it is, right?
Yeah, it looks like
do I
it's
even need to
gonna be
mark
very.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and mark it.
Yellow for Ashley.
All right. Yeah. All right. So
Q.
clearly, y'all
It
are
looks like
so.
we didn't have breakfast today. We have
Yeah,
not
y'all are
had-
so
Okay, wait.
timid. Can you move yours so I can get mine where it needs to go?
All right.
All
So
right.
if you hit the line,
So-
win, right?
Yep.
He
And what
can't
y'all don't
pass over the
understand
Unless
is,
you go
Oh, we
over,
can't
then
pass over the
you,
line?
then
No,
you
you can't
lose
pass over the line.
automatically.
first of all, let me finish saying what I'm saying, okay? I ate Wheaties this morning, so you need speed and the right amount of, here we go, 1, 2, and there we go.
Oh, Marcus wins.
Hold up, time out. So I was the closest, right?
Yes.
No.
To the bottom.
You lose.
No, it has to be the closest without going over, like the
Yes,
price
it
is
had
right.
to be close to the yellow line, but I'm not passing over
No, but
the
so-
table.
Y'all cheated and just barely touched
No.
us, and I give all this
Okay,
out.
Judge
luckily
rules.
for us, Josh.
Rules were clear.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can we have the judge do it
Yeah.
too?
Sure, I'll give it a
Okay,
shot.
okay, yeah. Yeah,
I
let's see.
think I need a redemption shot.
Time out, I lost?
You lost.
It looks easy, but it's not.
Hold up, John, so do you
I
have
want
to
a
leave or are
redemption
you gonna
shot.
stay? So I don't have to do the bucket.
One more, Ashley.
So clearly,
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
nice.
going for the second round. Let's see if this time I can do it
All right,
right.
well, clearly
I was like,
lost.
I've got to redeem myself. That first
If
one
I
was just
can
really
beat
bad.
Ashley.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh gosh. This is, so now I gotta.
You gotta wait. Make it a smaller piece of ice now.
Okay, yeah, all right, so my job. So now if I get this in between y'all's, then
Do
I.
not touch mine.
Like shuffleboard.
Here we go.
Quincy, I say do not touch mine. You
yours
touch
is
mine.
still good. So clearly, when you do this stuff and jump in the water, what's your first reaction going from dry into this ridiculousness? Is what I call it.
Why in the world am I still doing this?
I would think so too, because isn't it a shock to your body?
Yes,
to-
it's definitely a shock to your body. And I always tell people when they get down there, make sure the night before you drink some water. Do not drink no alcohol because your body temp drop automatically with that cold water. For safety purposes, right
Right.
there. So-
Gotcha.
Can you tell our viewers how they can sign up, where they can find more information?
So if you want to sign up for the Polar Plunge, please go to Special Olympics SpecialOlympicsVA.org and look on the Polar Plunge Virginia Beach and sign up for it. It's free to register, and when you register, it's $100 to do the plunge. Come on out. It's the 3rd and the 4th. On the 3rd is actually the opening party on the 4th at 1 o'clock. We jump into the water and we have a lot of fun doing it.
Hey, thank you both too.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen, so much.
We have to go to commercial break, but who wants to try the delicious flavor of the Southern cuisine right after the break? So don't go anywhere. Stay with us. You're gonna do it again? Welcome back to Living 757. Food is one of our favorite segments ever, especially when our own native people from Hampton Road creates delicious flavors. So today, she's been cooking since she's 12 years old, and she creates the most delicious Southern dishes ever. So welcome, Lady M from Soul to Soul. How are you?
I'm good, and look at
And
us.
welcome back, because you were with us before on the show, and we didn't call each other last night.
Y'all see
But
that?
see, we are in the colors. We're divas. Well, welcome back again for
you.
being with us today.
Thank you.
First of all, what is behind Lady M Soul to Soul?
Well, the story behind Lady M Soul to Soul is my grandmother, the late Alberta C. Woods, and also my mother, the late Blondell Holmes. They both taught me how to cook. As you already said, I've been in the kitchen since 12.
I
So
know.
I have a lot of experience, but it's not the experience. It is the love that's in the food. And my grandmother, every time she was in the kitchen, I was in the kitchen. My mother was in the kitchen, I was in the kitchen. So now I'll get to bring all this good food to you.
And I was reading about your bio a little bit, and yes, you just say your grandmother teaches you, and I think that's the best when you learn it from your parents,
Yes.
because you put the special ingredient that is love.
Yes,
So
that is
now,
love.
why Lady M?
So I think Lady M just kind of stuck. My name, of course, is Mika, but you know, it feels good when I'm out and about at the store and people say, "Hey, Lady M, hey, Lady M." So I even have it on my truck. So it just stuck for me. I think it fits me.
Okay.
So I've been rolling with it since 2013.
Love it, and I thank you for the spray. So you're gonna cook for us today. Oh my God,
Yes.
if you guys can smell these, you will be yummy. So tell us a little bit about this special dish.
Sure. So what we have today, we have a honey teriyaki chicken breast, and we have mango peppered roasted potatoes. Very, very good. And as you will see here, I already have the chicken marinated. So of course you marinate that chicken overnight or for a few hours. All that good seasoning is gonna soak in. All you have to do is do a pan fry, and I'm gonna show you whenever you're ready.
We're ready. So you can show me you're ready. So you marinated last night.
Yes.
Why they have to be like the night before? Just so flavors can be more into the food?
Yes, just to make sure that the flavor, because like I said, this is honey teriyaki.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that the flavor is definitely in the chicken. So when you take a bite, you just taste the burst of flavor. And then when
yummy.
you taste the burst of flavor mixed with love, you're going to say, I have to call Lady M.
Yes, and for sure I'm gonna call Lady M after I try this dish, because you also have some potatoes with this. You
Yes,
also have
I
some
do. I do have some roasted potatoes with that. Now, with the roasted potatoes, it's actually a mango sauce on them. So I'm all about flavor. You will never get bland food with Lady M, okay?
I like that.
When you taste it, you just have to make sure that you taste all the flavor and once again, the love.
Perfect. So now, what is your biggest plan for 2023? So do you have anything going on already?
Yes, so what I'm focusing on for this year, I am focusing on more private catering. So if you need someone to come in your home to actually do some catering for you, for your family, you can call Lady M. It can be as small as 2 people. I
Okay.
come in, I take over your kitchen, I cook your food, I plate your food, and all you have to do is come to the table and sit down.
I love that. She just say the magic words for me. I take over your kitchen.
take it over.
Hey, Lady M, can I have some chicken, please, today?
Of
Love it.
course, of
So how long
course.
we gonna leave the chicken
So-
there until it's cooked?
Yeah, until it's, I do about 1.5 minutes on each side. We're
Okay.
gonna flip it. But you want to make sure that you definitely cook it long enough.
And have that bronze
Yep, you want
color.
that brown.
Yeah, so
Turn it up a little bit.
Lady Ann, where can people reach out to you and find you if they want to say any of your services?
So if you want to contact Lady M, I am on Instagram at Lady M Soul to Soul. I'm also on Facebook at Lady M Soul to Soul. And you can always call me, 757-775-3302. I'm waiting to hear from you.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. It smelled so yummy and good, so I'm ready here. So now from someone that prepares food, let's go with Ashley and Quincy with someone that makes you move your body. Yes.
Yeah, Patricia. Now our next guest is really living his dreams. Not only is he a producer, he's also a mentor, a sound engineer, and he also started his own record label. Let's say hello to Rothstein Beats.
Hello.
Oh, so do I got to call you Rothstein Beats, or do you use the government name? Can I go
mean,
Stanley?
You say Stanley, I think about my mom and getting in trouble. So Rothstein Beats is
Okay, so
who
I got to
go
go
by.
Rothstein Beats.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So Quincy missed the part of the conversation where we talked about not using his government name. Can you tell the viewers who is Rothstein Beats?
Well, first of all, thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
My name is Rothstein Beats. I'm a music producer from Las Vegas. I specialize in hip hop and R&B. I am also a on-air radio personality. I do stand-up comedy. I know you do that as well. We got to talk about that later.
Okay.
I do stand-up comedy as well. Also have my label, Casino Gang Records, which I do have my artist, Megan B, here as well today.
Okay.
So you get to hear some of the music that we created together.
We're
Gotcha.
really excited about that.
Yeah. So you're Vegas-based, but you have complete ties right here in the 757, right?
Yes, sir. I actually went to Norfolk State University. I ain't gonna say the year.
Behold.
But behold the green
The
and
green
gold.
and gold, okay.
So I definitely have ties here, family here, but I do go back and forth between here and Las Vegas quite often.
Okay, so for the young artists out there that may be watching, be, oh, I got to connect with them. Like, what advice would you give for like young producers and also independent artists?
Well, what I'll say is try to, find other talent around the area, build with that talent, try to create a sound. Because a lot of musicians, they do emulate a lot of people, but if you can try to find your own sound while you're making music, I think that's going to help with a lot of independent artists, because we want to have the light shine on Virginia. So we want to definitely make sure
100%.
that
We
if we're going to make
agree.
Virginia 757 be, of course we have a lot of great artists that come from here, but we want to make it bigger.
Okay.
So I'll say just connect with people here locally, and let's build a great environment for you.
All
for
right.
us here.
Yeah, so y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Connect locally.
And
Yes.
speaking of making a great environment, I understand that you have an after-school program. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, definitely. It's Rothstein School of Beats. It is where I mentor kids from the ages of 4 years old up to 17 years old, and teaching them how to create a beat. What is a beat? Some people don't even know what it takes to create a beat. So what I plan to do is, some people are not interested in playing instruments.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is just giving them another way to be able to, have an outlet of letting your musical talent out. So I plan on teaching them the basics, and then by the time that you're at the end of the course, you'll be able to learn how to make a full beat.
Yeah, now that's so dope, because just knowing that you give back to the community,
Yeah.
Utilizing your
Talents.
your talent, but your level of influence, okay? Because you have a lot of experience. I mean, we're talking about you've worked with R&B sensations, Perry Jones, the group 702, Grammy-nominated artists. I mean, rap artist Papoose. I mean, just like your experience out in the other world, right?
Yes, sir.
Which is outside the 757, and you bring that right here. There's a reason why there's something in the water. You also got ties to Pharrell too, right?
That's right. We do have some ties to
We
that.
need him here.
Hey, let's bring him here. Pharrell, come on, 757.
This guy clearly has the plug.
Hey, I'm trying to make it happen here. So yes, definitely. We would love to have him on the show here. I think it'd be a great thing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
I'm
Now-
just sad I'm too old for your after-school program. I want to learn how to make a beat.
Well, see, the great thing is, if you're learning with your kid, you can also learn as well. So, it is an after-school thing, but there will be homework that they'll have to do at home, and
Okay.
then present it for me to grade. And I'm a hard teacher, so for y'all students think it's going to be easy,
Yeah.
it's
All
not
right.
going to be easy.
Got like another year until my little guy's 4.
There you go.
And we call him Boogie because he likes to dance. So
Oh,
I
well,
think it's
this would be perfect. It would be
It's
perfect.
crazy because my daughter started trying to DJ as well. Now, really quick, let the viewers know how they can get in touch with you and what you have coming up next where people can see you live.
Definitely. Well, Rothstein Beats, you just Google me. Everything is under my name. I'm definitely big on Instagram. I also want to say hello to my Music Networking No Egos family on Clubhouse. So if you are on Clubhouse, definitely come check us out. And just, what I have coming up, I have a beat tape that is coming out February 3rd.
Okay.
Called Play to Win, because I'm from Vegas, so
Yeah.
anytime
Yeah.
we do anything, we plan to win. So
Yeah.
that's coming out, and then I will have an album releasing in March as well. So
right.
be on the lookout for that.
That's
Awesome.
exciting. Best of luck.
Thank you so much, man, for stopping by.
Thank
and
you,
thank
man.
you for doing
Thank
what
you.
you're doing here in the
you.
community. And of course, it was cold in here earlier, but we know it's cold outside, and that's where we're going next. I don't know why, but tune in, stay right there, and you may see why. I think it has something to do with me.
Why do you look like you're going to cry?
Don't worry about that. We'll be back. Welcome back to Living 757, guys. As you can see, I'm the loser, and I got to be a part of the Ice Bucket Challenge. However, before we get to that, many of us are trying to stay in shape this year in 2023, and in addition to eating better and also exercising more, did you know stretching is a huge part of being in shape? Well, let's see what both Patricia and Ashley discovered while taking a visit to the Stretch Lab.
Hey, Living 757. Today we are at Stretch Lab in Virginia Beach.
Yes, we are, Patricia, and we are so excited because we are going to find out all of the benefits that stretching has for your body, and we're going to figure out why it's so important to do it.
Find out with us right now. Ashley, we are here at Stretch Lab with Kevin, the owner. But Kevin, what is Stretch Lab?
So Stretch Lab is one-on-one assisted stretching. We're in the boutique fitness realm, and we do assisted stretching in here, whether that's in the form of a 25 or 50-minute session. We have flexologists that do all the stretching for you.
I hear it all the time. Why do you need to stretch? Why is it so important? So what would you say to those people? Why is it so important that you stretch?
Well, it improves mobility, decreases pain. It's a de-stressor. Some folks come in here and just get a stretch to de-stress, but it allows people to stay active and do what they love doing.
What are more of the benefits to stretch our bodies?
Yeah, so what we do here is we do the one-on-one assisted stretching. A lot of that we incorporate PNF type stretching, which really takes stretching to a whole different level. So that's kind of that resistance stretching. So the client will push back a little bit, and we'll do multiple cycles of that. And that allows our flexologists to go 30, 40% deeper into a lot of those stretches.
So Eddie, what is a flexologist?
Flexologists are the ones here at Stretch Lab that turn around and stretch out our clients. We come from a variety of different exercise backgrounds or some sort of background that includes musculoskeletal knowledge. Like me, for example, I come from a physical therapy background. We have personal trainers, exercise physiologists, different things like that all here.
Is this for everyone, or some people with some medical conditions, maybe they have to ask the doctors first, or for someone that wants to improve their health?
Yeah,
What is this?
that's a great question. We actually have all different age groups that come in here. We have a client that's in her 90s. She personal trains twice a week. But we have also high school athletes that come see us. But we make it very clear we're not medical, right? So we don't treat acute injuries. If somebody comes through the door and they say, hey, I sprained my ankle at basketball last night, we want to make sure that they've got their clearance from their doctor. But what we like to say is we're more into injury prevention.
What are some of the benefits of do like a stretching right after the lab? Not just for people that are just work out, for in general, for everyone.
So a majority of the population, typically after exercise, we're supposed to stretch. Generally in the population, we don't. So this is the perfect way in which the body is meant to recover.
I know you guys have some specials that you offer. Can you tell us about those?
So right now, we have introductory stretches. So you can do a 25-minute stretch for 50% off. That's only $29, or a full 50-minute stretch for only $49. And we also offer military, teacher, first responder discount.
So like now when I have my lower back, I know where to have to come.
That's right, definitely.
I love it. So how can people reach out to you?
Yeah, so we've got social media, Instagram, Facebook. That's going to be Stretch Lab VA Beach, Virginia Beach. You can Google Stretch Lab Virginia Beach. Our telephone number, you can text call 757-383-7777. And if none of those work for you, you just call me personally and I'll get you hooked up.
So you also have memberships?
We do, yes. We are largely membership based, but we do some walk-in, some drop-in appointments. But I'd say about 90% of our clients are member based. Yeah.
Love it, love it. Well, thank you so much for having us.
Yes.
Like, we really enjoy the class, like the one-on-one stretching. Like, I really need it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, guys. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much to Kevin. We have a great class. The stretch it was really good. Like, to be honest with you guys, if you never try stretch your body, it's something that everybody needs it.
Yeah,
I
it
love
was definitely a different kind of workout than anyone's used to. But for some people who have mobility issues, Stretch Lab is like the only way they get exercise sometimes during the day.
Yes, and
So-
it's like a one-on-one
Yeah.
assistant, and you know they go with your limits.
And they're
I
experts.
they're the experts. So yeah, thank you so much to Stretch Lab. Now,
Well, that was a good segment.
Sit down.
coming back.
Quincy.
Quincy is so brave today.
Quincy, welcome to Loserville. Population number 1, you.
Winner hashtag loser Quincy is gonna pay for the challenge.
And the challenge was because I'm strong enough to push my ice further than y'all did, and so I lost.
Yes,
you
you
lost
lost.
because you don't know how to listen to the rules.
The rule was do not pass over the table, just go to the yellow line and you just go over the table. So now, there you are, you have to pay the price.
Well, you know, if this is all for good things that they do for the polar plunge, I'm not running in the ocean. How cold could it? Y'all got on jackets,
Yes.
so
It's actually
cold.
it's actually like really cold out here, and
Okay.
this is our version
Look,
of the
we're gonna warm
polar
you up
plunge.
for the
And
moment.
since we couldn't bring the ocean here, he can't really jump in the ocean here at the studio. We are going to dump buckets of ice water on him.
okay, we only got one shot to get this right, ladies. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Anything that you want to say before?
Do you have any famous last words?
Hey, look, let's just go ahead and do it. Look, I'm strong. Let's go.
Are you sure?
Let's go ahead and go.
Who's going first?
What you mean? Both of y'all go at the same time?
Okay, are we gonna
All right,
do
yeah,
Ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm strong. Wait, hey, wait.
What? What happened?
Okay. I'm not that strong. All right.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Like, do I owe you money?
Probably.
Okay, so I'll pay you double. You don't have to do it.
No.
Money's not that important to me.
Yeah, we're gonna do it
Okay.
regardless.
All right.
Let's do it.
Wait.
Let's go.
All
Did you
right.
say
Come
this?
on,
Okay,
come on.
you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Go. Wait.
What?
Quincy.
Too much.
Now what?
My back itch. Like, can I just take
okay,
some?
let's
like-
do it.
I'm getting a
massage.
workout picking the
Okay.
bucket up
Okay.
and putting it down
Okay.
over and over
All
again.
right.
Ready? Okay, you ready now?
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
I mean, it's either now or never. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
And
1,
2. Oh my
I have asthma.
Quincy.
I have asthma and I don't have my inhaler.
You are such a weenie.
No, I have asthma.
You have
and
asthma? Take it.
Inhaler.
Are you kidding
Do
me?
one.
I don't even have asthma.
Okay,
Where did you get an inhaler?
what
All
other
right,
excuses you have, Quincy?
What is this, albuterol?
All right, let's go. Hurry up.
All right.
All right. I have
Are
nothing
you
to
ready
do.
for
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
have any famous last words?
I lost and I hate myself for losing like that.
He didn't say that.
Are you
wrong.
going to listen to
Yes.
directions
Yes.
You're
from
gonna
now
learn the
on?
lesson.
Yes. Dump this water, please.
Are you gonna
Who
tell
do
us
you
that
love?
we love? Who do you love? Who do you love in the show?
I love you both.
Oh, he's
So
saying,
much.
but that's not gonna qualify for him to just
Okay.
skip
Oh
the
my
challenge.
God.
Patricia, you got to step back so it
Holy
doesn't get our feet wet.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ready?
I swear to God.
Ready?
Going first. You going first.
This is the worst. thing
One.
I've ever
I thought we were
done.
doing it at the same time.
Okay,
Ready?
one.
1, 2, 3.
3.
How's it?
Quincy, I'm
Okay.
so proud of you. You
good.
did it. Good
I'm
job,
good.
Quincy.
All right.
Okay, you did
You
it.
okay?
Yeah.
Do you have hypothermia?
Do we need to go to commercial break?
Yes, we're going to commercial break.
Oh God, it's in my pants.
You guys, we're gonna dry Quincy off and get him warm. Don't worry, we got him handled. But stick around because after the break, we have an amazing live performance in studio by Megan B. Stay right there.
I'm so proud of you.
Welcome back to Living 757. Our next guest is a classically trained singer and songwriter and also a board certified music therapist. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Megan B. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really
problem.
excited to be here. Thank you.
We are really excited to have you. Now, how did you get into music? How long have you been singing?
Oh man, so I've been singing probably since around 6 or 7 years old.
Wow.
I've always just loved music, been drawn to it. It's kind of helped me through different periods in my life. I first started taking voice lessons when I was in 6th grade. And then kind of just developed my voice through there and have sung a lot of different styles and genres. And
That's
yeah,
really
so
cool.
it's been quite a journey.
It's been a big part of your life for a really long time.
Yes, absolutely.
I love it.
Quite a journey, and then your journey has just continued because, our local hero here, Pharrell, he had a group, Voices of Fire. You were one of the group. It's a huge group too, right?
Yes, yeah, at least I think we started with like 50 to 100 people with the debut concert. Yeah, so.
Wow, and then y'all been on Jimmy Kimmel. You've been on, I guess, like BET and also Good Morning America. So you guys got any projects that's coming up?
Yeah, so when COVID happened, we had just aired the show on Netflix, and then we kind of had to put a halt on everything just because of COVID. But since then, we are started to work on an album.
Oh,
so
nice.
we are in the process of recording now. So stay on the lookout for that. It should be an amazing project.
Yeah, I'm sure as soon as I finish throwing out.
We need to have all of you guys in here.
Yes,
Yeah, that would be great.
amazing.
Is it still 50 to 100 of you?
There's not. No, it's decreased quite a bit. So I think some of us could
Perfect.
fit
I was about
here.
to say, we might have a problem miking up 50 people.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more a little bit about your music therapy?
Yes. So that's kind of one of my life's passions. It's my life's work, I'll describe it. I'm lucky enough to have a private practice here in Hampton Roads called Tidewater Music Therapy. Nice. My business partner and I, Danielle Cavazos, we have been in business for about 3 years. And music therapy is basically just using music to achieve non-musical goals. So that's the textbook definition, but we're board certified and trained and we're educated and we use music to help our clients achieve whatever goals they might be working on. So physical, mental, emotionally.
I love it because we didn't hear that often, and it's nice that you have practice here in Hampton Roads.
Yes,
How
absolutely.
can people get in touch with your office? Or
Absolutely. So we're at www.tidewatermusictherapy.com, and then you can also find us on Instagram and Facebook as well at Tidewater Music Therapy.
And this is for all ages, right?
All ages,
Yes.
yeah. Babies
Oh.
and
I feel like that would be great for kids.
it works really well for kids. A lot of our clients that we work with right now are kids, and it just offers them a way that's kind of seems like fun. A lot of people generally like music, so using that to kind of help them get more motivated to do
But
the
how cool it
interventions.
is, like just having fun and also discover maybe that you have a great voice, that you have a talent hiding
Right.
there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you, like the song that you're going to be performing here was produced by Rothstein Beats, who we had on the show. So just really quick, like, how did y'all connection blossom?
Yeah, so it's really a cool story. I was going to the studio of a different producer to work together, and he just happened to be there kind of working on some beats, and we just immediately hit it off. I started playing my guitar and just kind of sharing my story about how long I'd been singing, and we just kind of had this really good connection and started working together from then. So.
And that's a match made in music heaven and with
I
the
think
whole
so.
therapy.
When it's there, it's there. There's nothing that you can do.
Yeah.
Talent.
Now this is like a textbook question, but you've done so much amazing stuff. Really quickly, if you could work alongside or open up for anybody in the music industry, who would it be? Dead or alive?
Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
Ella Fitzgerald is one of my biggest inspirations. She's also from Newport News, which I think is amazing. And I just love her scat. I think what she could do with her voice was absolutely magic. So I would love to open up for her and maybe do a duet also, if I could.
We can't wait to hear your voice here in a little bit, so you can go ahead and get into position. And
Yes,
we're going to get ready
get
to close the
ready,
show off.
Megan.
Thank you so much.
Before we
No
say
problem.
goodbye, don't forget to follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok under Living757.
That's right, that's right. And if you have anything that you want to send to us, you can send us an email to share@living757.com.
Absolutely. We love to hear you all's ideas. We love to hear about important people. We love to hear about charities in the area. This show is made off of what makes the 757 so special. So definitely hit us up.
And no more ice.
Just
more
if
ice.
you lose your games, your challenge games. So listen next time.
Baby.
Ice, baby. So, Quincy, sorry. Well, see you next week. Now, before we say goodbye, we leave you with Megan B and her son, Right. We leave you.
Rothstein Beats. It's been a long time coming, but I'm on my way up. Not about to slow up. Yeah. And I'm not done running towards my purpose. Gonna make it worth it. Hard as I try, I can't deny. Don't wanna do this alone. Come join the ride on your own time. See what's inside of your soul. Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Where I'm gonna go? Do you wanna go? I am on a roll. Do you wanna go? Where I'm gonna go? Do you wanna go? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look who I'm becoming, better than I was before. Best believe that I want more, and I won't stop running like I hit the floor. Steady through these doors. Hard as I try, I can't deny. Don't wanna do this alone. Don't wanna do this alone. Come join the ride on your own time. See what's inside of your soul. Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Where I'm gonna go? Do you wanna go? I am on a roll. Do you wanna go? I am on a roll. I am on a roll. Do you wanna go? Do you wanna? Do you wanna? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go?